Hi, my name's Alyssa. This is Super Calilistic. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Today, I want to share with you a couple of Raleigh's products because they're just so adorable. And maybe you have a kid that's newly diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and you're like, I don't know how to make this better. I'm looking for like products and things that will just put the silver lining on this like crazy path that we're on now. And it is crazy and it's so daunting. Whether it's like Mickey bags or camo or whatever for the boys and like glitter and unicorns for the girls, there's really ways to embrace it and make your kiddo feel like, hey, I can do this. Like I'm special, I'm a superhero. And that's how I am with Raleigh. I'm like, look, this is something we have to do. Here's your shot. You're awesome. You keep dancing. You keep doing your art. You're like, this isn't gonna stop you, you know? So hopefully I can like help you feel that way and embrace it and celebrate it. Okay, so here's Rufus. He's adorable. Honestly, this was my first reaction, and everyone's different, but this was my first reaction when someone came in. I think it was maybe a diabetes specialist or someone came in to Raleigh. She's miserable. I'm miserable. You know, I'm trying not to be, but we are. She, you know, she has to get her blood drawn every day. She hates it. She's getting shots for the first time all day. I'm pricking her finger. It's like not fun. And then they come in like, oh, look, Rufus. And she just pushed Rufus away. And I was like, yeah, I feel the same way. I don't want that bear. You know, I don't want that dumb bear. Like, get it out of her face. This isn't fun. Like, we were not ready for Rufus. But I have to tell you, take him home. So even if you can't stand him, or even if your kid's like, ew, he's not pink or whatever, when you take him home, you will be surprised what happens. So they also have a little book, and it's all about, you know, diabetes, and it's for kids. And so Raleigh would ask to read it. And then she would ask for Rufus, and she would ask to give him little finger pricks and ask to do insulin. And Rufus became really important. So this is the book that I was talking about. And you can see.
That's him.
And you know, you can see like.
This is him too. Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. So cute. So I think most kids in America get this from JDRF.
And they love him. And he said I could keep him forever.
Yeah. Now, every kid is different. So your kid may not bond with Rufus or it may not help, but just be open because in the beginning, you're so angry. It's so hard to watch your kid go through this. You don't want the bags. Like when they first told me, so this is Raleigh's current bag. She got it for Christmas. You can see we go to Disneyland. She gets like stickers and put stickers on it. So this is her bag now. And this is not the bag she originally had. So another thing they do in the hospital, at least for us, is they give you a bag. So this was Raleigh's first diabetes bag. For parents out there that have kids with diabetes, you'll probably recognize it. I think this is the gender neutral one. There's pink, I think, and I don't know if there's like red or blue for boys. I'm not sure. Raleigh loves pink, but I'm guessing they were out of pink when she was diagnosed. So she ended up with this green one, and this was with her every day for the past, you know, year and a half. And you guys, when they told me this bag will be with her always, I was like, I can't. Like, I couldn't take that in. You know, when you just like can't and you're just like, mama, okay, just show me how to give her the shot. Like, I can't comprehend this right now. But with time, it really became second nature. I think like since she was diagnosed in 2018, I maybe have not had this bag. Like I twice accidentally left it like, you know, somewhere and we're like, oh my gosh, and 20 minutes later ran back for it. So out of all that time, every single day. So it's amazing what you adapt to. So if you're new to this and you're like, I can't take this in, or if you're like, oh yeah, I remember that stage, and now you're like, you know, hacking your Dexcom, and like I know a mom that's like writing app programs so her daughter can have a closed loop system that's like totally not approved by the FDA. So you take it on and you become an expert and it becomes second nature. Like it really does. It's a testament to how adaptive we are as humans and that we really have such huge survival skills. So anyways, it's become second nature. She always has her bag, and it has like a place to write your information, and then it's got this neat pocket so you can keep things but you can see them, but they're not like flying, because you have needles and stuff like that. You don't want it flying all over the place. So it's not that big, but it fits everything you need. I actually prefer it. So we went ahead and we got this for Raleigh. We let her pick it out online. And it's a fancy bag. It's by Myabetic. So these are a little more pricey. So maybe do some research before you pick one. We got it for her as a Christmas gift. It's the first one that we've ever purchased. I'm guessing because she uses it every single day, I'm guessing we'll get her a new one about once every year, once every 2 years. I'm sure with time she'll like have a fanny pack. Because she, in a little more lightweight. Like right now she doesn't have a pump, so I know a lot of kids that have pumps, they don't carry these bags anymore. They just have a fanny pack, and maybe they keep like their finger prick and test strips in their backpack just in case their Dexcom fails or their glucose monitor is what it is. So everyone's different, and also like so much of this depends on like what insurance you have, and I really get that this is all really expensive. And I also get that not everyone has, especially in America, has the same amount of care. So bless you, whoever you are. I hope you're getting all the care that you or your child needs. And if not, may that change. I really hope that, because this isn't easy. It's not easy. And then the layer of like needing insurance and your medical group to be on board and really help you through this, and your pharmacy. I mean, there's so many people that can really be a headache along the way, trust me. So anyway, so this is our second bag. We got it for her for Christmas. It's really cute. She picked it out. I have to say it's not as practical as this one. As you can see, this is thinner, more lightweight, and I swear it fits everything easier. So that's kind of like this looks so much bigger, but because of the heart shape and because it's two different sections, it's more bag than it is space. There is a chance I'm not using it correctly. So if any of you guys have this bag and you're like, no, Alyssa, this is where you put everything, you have it all backwards, please let me know, because I'm trying to organize it the best I can and I'm still kind of at a loss. So there's this section. It zips from both sides and then it kind of flaps open. But again, it doesn't open all the way. It just does kind of this hood. And there are like these, so that's great. So originally I had like her needles and her insulin and all of that on this side. But what happened is after just a month, the glue started to come. I mean, she's only had this since Christmas, and it's February right now. So the flaps started to kind of come out, and the glue came undone just from the wear and tear. So what I did is I switched it, and I put the needles and the insulin on this side, because like I said, the one side got worn out in 1 month. This side opens up more, and it's really cute. Look at this. It goes from a heart to a butterfly. So now you know why Raleigh picked this out. I don't think it's the most practical because, again, the shape, like look at this. The insulin only fits, like I had the insulin here. Humalog almost never expires. If you keep it at room temperature, it's pretty good. But I feel like it was starting to expire because I think this was like warming it. So now I put it over here and I just lay it flat and zip it up. But as you can see, it's not like if I were to put it, I guess I could go, but if I were to put it here, let's see if it'll work here. If I go like this, oh look, that's a solve. This whole time I was letting it roll around. I can just put it right there. Okay, so it does fit, so I take it back. But again, you can see how there's not like a lot of space. Like if I wanted to keep my insulin and my test strips and everything on it. Like I think this is for the test strips, but I keep it in the pouch, so I don't need these. Anyway, so I have her alcohol swabs, and I have to keep this glove. It's a non-latex glove because I have eczema, and I found the alcohol swabs actually just tear apart my skin. So I always put this on the hand that I'm swabbing with. And she has her little pen tips. She still likes her shots like back here. I think it just feels safer that she doesn't see it, and it feels more hardy, like her skin's kind of tougher back there. So she doesn't like it. I've done it in the arm. She doesn't like it. She used to like her knees, but now she doesn't like that. And she's never let me do her tummy. Like I do it sometimes at night just to like see what happens, and she like swats me away, and I'm like, oh, I hope you got that insulin. I have a little bit of sugar in here. Like this is 5 grams in case she has a low. and melting Starburst. I always carry apple juices like in her backpack or in the car because I also don't know, like I don't have that much room for the sugar in here also. I mean, like these are cute, these little, because they come off, they Velcro on and off, but look at this. They're like, what am I gonna fit in here besides like a piece of candy? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Anyways, what I've been doing is putting my trash in the other one because I don't like trash flying around, and I don't carry a needle drop with me. And as you know, like you can't just throw away needles, so you kind of collect them, and then we have a needle drop, and then I just like empty everything out when I get home each day. Oh, it's a lot, right? I bet if you're watching this and you don't have a kid with diabetes, you're like, oh my God, that's a lot of information, but it just becomes second nature. If you're watching this and this is new to you, don't be overwhelmed. You'll really get used to it. I hope you find a good bag. Let me know if you found a better one because I'll definitely be looking for one in the fall. She goes to school, so it's a big deal. She won't be with me 24/7. Anyways, yeah, so be sure to subscribe to get more videos. Thumbs up if you like this one, and we'll see you later. Okay, bye.